We can now see the first boat coming up, which is exciting. Remember, these races are age handicapped, so we'll give you their average age so you can figure out in your head how they're doing. This first crew is a younger crew, average age 31. They're from Riverside Boat Club, but their regatta name is Rampaging Bridge Crashers. And this is Libby Bogosian, Sarah Kate Rogers, Ariana Lee, and Elizabeth Christmas. The Rampaging Bridge Crashers, back for their fourth year, and they have put some distance on their competition. Looking excellent, taking advantage of this water, taking advantage of the day. Let's go, Libby. And around the corner now. What do we got?
Next up is the Oracles from Seattle, Ridley Graduate, Sarasota. Megan Graddick, Laura Brown, Karen Wygant, Melissa Perlstein, average age of 50.
All right, College Club of Seattle coming through in the white hull, and behind them, also with Riverside Blades, bow number 3, Riverside, Severine Imbert Smartoff, Sarah Cuddy, Alexandra Bailey, and Brenna McCartney.
Following them is bow number 2 from Greenwich Crew, Coscob, Upper Valley Rowing, Hanover, average age of 52. Erica Dade, Kendall Atterbury, Rowan Carroll, and Heidi Robbins.
I think these are the Lucky Charms. And the white on white hull coming up here from Atlanta, Ottawa, and Toronto is Tracy Black, Carrie Brown, Norma Wilkie, and Julia Fournier, average age 59. Many decades of participation in all Canadian crew. There you go, Kip, your countrymen. Country women coming through in the white hull, and then inside of them is boat number 7 from Lake Washington, a great rowing center. The women's quad has competed in a lot of races, most recently in San Diego. And they are passing on the outside the hard way. Boat number 6, which is Cambridge Boat Club. Molly Watkin, Kimberly Elting, Lisa Pierce, and Kristen Mueller. They say they met each other racing in Italy, but they're all members of the same club right here. And they put some nice distance on whatever the next boat is. Can't see yet.
Next up, coming from the Pacific Northwest, is Station L from Portland, Oregon. Dorothy Atwood, Penny Long, Tara Jones, and Leslie Spencer.
Average age 52. She's doing well.
Following them is team number 12, who's made up some ground. They are from San Francisco, California, and Marin. It's Christina Bettini, Abigail Smythe, Liz Thorin, and Rachel Perry, averaging 53.
And they call themselves the Badass Scullers. All right, that's boat number 12 in the black hull. Now coming towards us, boat number 10 in the red hull. From CRI, it's Sisters of Swing. Catherine Johnson, Patricia Mountain, Bonnie Baker, and Kimberly Burnett. And over on the other side, boat number 9, also Lucky Charms, Tracy Gover, Karen Reynolds, Ann Boucher, and Margarita Zeza.
And in front of us, from right near my new hometown in Hooksett, New Hampshire, is Amoskeag, Annie Branch, Charmy Curran, Shannon Ames, and Kim Wilson.
Okay, boat number 14, White Hull, coming through now, Endeavor Racing, which is an internet-created crew. Pamela Newhurst, Wendy O'Brien, Terry Gilmartin, and Janet Bellatoni, average age 56. And they have won inside there the Heather Charles 26 times. But who's counting, really? Okay.
Next up is lucky number 13, Upper Merion. The athletes are Camilla Oxley, Eileen Normoyle, Jennifer Scaling, and Marcia Zisling. The crew has been rowing together for 2 years out of Vesper and Upper Merion. Their most recent win was at the Canadian Henley.
Oh, well, that's a real win. All right, now we see some pink hats coming at us. And with the pink hats are the College Club of Seattle, Julia Irwin, Maria Coffey Barton, Julie Dykema, and Marika Iwama, I believe. And these crews have won in the pink ribbon row in Seattle. So they've obviously spent some time together. They got a nice line on the bridge here. And love the high-vis hats.
Next up is Rocky Mountain from Aurora, Colorado. Must be nice rowing at sea level. Julia Francis, Patricia Thatcher, Jennifer Baker, and Lauren Steve Pack. They've been rowing collectively for 25 plus years and say they strive to be the best and love the sport.
All right. Yes, must be great to breathe in that oxygen.
Up next is bound number 17, Sarasota County. Ruth Schock, Missy Oberly, Jill Vitkus, and Melanie Schmidt. They learned to row in the fall of 2017 and got hooked. Have been racing ever since.
Wow, nice job. 7 years into the sport. And behind them, bow number 15, which is from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and Calgary, and Narragansett. We've got a quad of 4 friends. Willow Arts, Megan Delaney, Sarah Ferreira, and Kaylin Oliver. And another crew saying they're looking to kick ass. Really? Oh. That would be mine.
What's a really nice one?
That would be mine. Could you hand me my cell phone?
Is that your phone?
Yeah. Thank you.
Like somebody left their phone here. I thought it was the woman before. You guys okay? You need anything?
We're good, thank you. Do you need water?
You need water?
I'd love a water.
Yes.
He would love a water. I'm good, thank you.
All right, approaching the bridge is BIAC from Redwood City, California, and Camden, Maine. It's Jana Comstock, Stephanie Lash, Polly Sultanstall, and Sharon Weinbar. The average age is 58. Includes college roommates and the respective doubles partners.
All right, let's go, Polly, also a CBC member from Camden, Maine.
We're out of water, but I can offer you one of these two.
Thank you.
You guys have water here still.
Good selection. Okay, coming up here in the yellow blades is Independence Rowing Club from Nashua, New Hampshire. And it's a great club, lots of fun. Anna Petrella, Julie Heffron, Jenny Lafreniere, and Sydney Ford. Quadromaniacs, they call themselves. Boat number 23. And they have passed a number of boats, including right behind them in the white hull, boat number 20, which is Saratoga, New York, Saratoga Springs. Wendy McPherson, Dawn Hawk, Diana Barnes, and Teresa Capioli. And 21 is right behind them in the nice blue hull. That's Texas Rowing Center, TRC. Linda Skirton Aust, Gail Eddy, Jean Hopkins, and Nancy Petrosky. Okay, now matching hull almost, 19. The other bright blue hull is from Newport, California. And between them and passing now on the Cambridge shore, on the Boston shore, 24 from Duxbury Bay, usually open water rowers. And my old friend Weatherly Doris is in there. Let's go, Weatherly. She's a flea. Oh, look at this. Very creative rowing. Okay, you on the bridge that like to see action. Unfortunately, are missing around the corner. We've had a number of quads sort of taking unusual routes there, now separating themselves. So we have 6 quads in sight. It may be that some of them are just returning from the race up to Cambridge Boat Club. But here we have, with red blades, looks like a marin coloring. What do we got? 33 with these red blades. Lake Union, Seattle. Ursula Delstraw, Bryn Sebring, Elisa Friedman, and Janet Chen. And rowing in the great city of Seattle. And over here next to us, bow number 31, Riverfront Recapture from Hartford, Connecticut. Great operation, great front, run their own regatta. And they are now, taking a bearing on the next bridge. Boat 29, close to us, white hull and red hats, is Pioneer Valley Riverfront, another riverfront. This one from Hartford. And boat 30, going for the center arch, is Upper Merion and Vesper combination. Right behind them is boat number 26, is another Duxbury Maritime School boat. And then we have a red hull from CRI, but I can't see their bow number. So we'll just pass that one up.
Next up is Upper Valley Rowing from Hanover, New Hampshire. Donna Morris Calvi, Liz Marshall, Elizabeth Glenshaw, and Deborah Hannum, averaging 66. They are the Mama Minks, mostly grandmothers.
Oh, yeah.
Following them is Northampton, Mass. Laura Christoph, Gloria DeFulvia, Emma Korumshaw, and Jolie Hetler, averaging 46.
That is boat number 34 with the high-vis blades. Wow, and now chasing them down on the Cambridge shore, boat number 28. Oswego area rowing from Cooperstown, New York. And they're 28 and 32, so passing them on this side in the light blue shirts is, I've got it wrong. That's Oswego, and boat 28 in the red is CRI. I apologize to both of you.
Following up is bow number 35, Martha's Moms from Seattle, Washington, averaging 66 years of age. Paige Crutcher, Jan Chow, Carolyn Fletcher, and Lynn Robbins.
All right, average age 66. And okay, so that is in very good